Yeah, she reaches down, slings the sheep under her arm, and just kind of picks it up. Okay, what next?
Boy,
I think
I
you
don't
got
know.
it.
Yeah, I think that's kind of it.
I win?
Is it a magic sheep or a regular one?
It's a regular sheep right now. I can make it a magic sheep.
You can do that?
You can just make it magic? How does that work?
Like I said, I'm a transmuter.
Yeah, Delphi's got a lot of weird magic. She can do stuff like that.
So, what happens to the sheep when you poof it?
Oh, no, the sheep is actually sort of bound to my life force. Means they can't really get hurt or anything.
Show them the jangle.
She extends an arm. Up her entire arm, actually, are different little, like, charms and bracelets. They're normally sort of hidden by her sleeves. Yeah, all these could theoretically represent a different sheep. Theoretically. I've only got one right now.
Correction, you have two.
You're right! Perks up, starts petting the sheep. She lifts it up. Okay, little buddy, do you want to form a contract? Taps.
The pact is sealed!
Lightning strikes the sheep, it pops into popcorn.
Taps the sheep on the forehead. Suddenly there's a flash of light, and she places it back down. Okay, I'm done.
That's it? Oh, what? So
That's
wait, it just hangs out here when you need them? They just appear for you and they come back?
Oh, yeah. Well, the idea is, I don't really have a shepherding dog right now, so I just let them do whatever they want, and if they're ever in trouble, well, these things started jingling, and then I summon them.
Interesting. Huh.
So, like, sometimes sheep just appear around me, and that's okay.
Yeah, I don't see a problem with that. Also, your crab's gotten smaller.
Also, Ned's back.
Hi, Ned. How you doing, buddy?
Hello, Ned.
Yes, Ned. How you doing there, buddy?
Delphi stops and, like, looks at Velvet for a sec. She whispers a thank you to the side. Like, that shove was apparently a lot.
Oh, thumbs up. Spits out a tuft of Delphi's considerable floof.
She leads you south to the bottom of the river, and you see directly across from you another warped area, space sort of popping and hissing around it. That's where the sword was.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. It's gonna be, you sure you're okay with this?
Of course.
It might be dangerous.
This will be easy peasy, although crossing this river, is there a bridge nearby, or? Celine offers a hand to Velvet.
Do you want me to boost you across?
Yes, using the sheep,
splash.
I guess? She looks massively uncomfortable.
She, like, backs off a bit, gives you your space, and then...
So Celine will, if they ride the sheeps, will walk across with them, but holding both of their hands so that they feel a little more secure.
How deep is the water?
It is... it's pretty shallow here, actually, like 3-4 feet deep. Delphi definitely would have, like, thrown off her sweater first. That is nice, and Jillian made it for her, and no.
Of course.
Not getting that wet.
And Jillian made it for her, and Jillian just big floofy dress just...
Oh, I'm so silly. Why didn't I think of this earlier? If I get enough of a running start. Rocket shoes. Jet ski across those rivers.
There he goes blazing again.
Excuse me?
Yeah, Celine offers a hand to Velvet, just for extra security, so you don't, feel like you're gonna fall off.
I can help you from this side.
Okay.
It's not that far, you'll be fine, don't worry.
Very hesitantly gives each of you, like, a fingertip.
Delphi, like, guides the sheep over.
Do you have anything under your hat?
Yeah, but, you don't want to see it.
Ned would like to see.
Yeah, you shouldn't have told Ned that, now he wants to see.
Okay, I guess you haven't met an undead person before.
So she, like, moves her little headband, and underneath you see a pretty nasty-looking scar. Looks like her skull got cracked open pretty bad.
Do you have any items in there?
Just my brain, I guess.
Neat.
Ned makes grabby hands.
You know, I'm alright with you. You're very blunt. That's okay.
Alright, so...
I cannot take your brain. That would be stealing.
That's true.
Well, I'm glad you've learned from me.
I tell you, this is the prettiest corrosive substance I've ever seen.
Yeah, as a magic user, I'm actually a little concerned about touching it.
Yeah, it's real bad for us, actually, so Delphi kind of stays back a bit.
Yeah.
Somebody spilled a rainbow on the floor.
They sure did, Ned.
When it's the floor and it's outside, we just call it the ground. Delphi offers helpfully.
I will start investigating.
Whoa, Ned. I think you're forgetting you're pretty magical, my friend.
So this stuff works differently depending on whether you're magic or not?
Yeah, or more specifically, it's sort of like you're allergic to it if you're magic.
Ned will touch.
Ned's... Okay, so you're certain that Ned is magic as crap. In fact, you've seen Sprout react to things adversely in the past. However, Ned touching them seems fine. It's weird. It's almost as if Ned is completely mundane, while Sprout's the magic one?
Okay, I gotta write this down.
Ned is Ned.
Yeah, Ned is... What are you, Ned?
I am a town guard.
Okay. Well, I mean, that just answered everything. Let me just fill that in. That explains everything.
Writes down, stop it.
That does not say town guard.
Atticus is going to take his safety gloves and put them on and then scrape up a little bit of the rainbow moss and do the standard, like, is this corrosive / toxic / allergenic, and just rub some on, like, his arm.
Yeah, as you reach down and begin to test the substance, you hear Delphi audibly gasp immediately behind you. As you apply it to your arm, nothing seems to happen. Seems mostly okay. Feels a bit weird, though, almost like it's crawling, even though it's not.
Ugh.
Oh, it gives me the squigglies.
Yeah, that's,
But I feel okay.
probably not very good, though.
Couldn't help but notice, shiny.
There's so many shinies.
There are
I know
many
this
shinies.
is the doctor equivalent of a crime scene, but there's so many shinies I'm distracted by.
You take a look at the shiny on the ground. What appears to be a bit of broken metal rests in the dirt. Yeah, I think there was a fight here or something a while ago. Delphi walks over and points at it. It's kind of weird. Since there was a magic item sitting here, it's like the grass can't even grow. I mean, that works for our investigations, but at the same time, it's kind of off-putting. It's
Not very good in the long term, so.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the battle happened yesterday. You take a look. You pull up what appears to be a section of armor. It's been punctured straight through the metal of the piece, almost bending inwards. You can tell an arrowhead somehow punched through this.
Huh.
Oh,
There are a lot of arrows around here, kind of with no rhyme or reason.
I see. These
I
are...
guess somebody had
It's
bad
a
aim.
really aerodynamic design, and then the end is sharp. You could hurt someone with this.
This might surprise you. That's actually why it's called arrow. It's short for aerodynamic.
That's actually, that's really logical.
I was really expecting, that's
You know-
actually wrong.
Meat old grindy.
You know a lot of stuff, Celine.
I'm glad you think so. Not many people say that.
Hey man, we all have our areas of expertise.
There's a sparkle here.
Let me take a look. You find an arrowhead, actually. Buried a little bit in the dirt.
Now I'm the sparkle.
Why are you eating it, Velvet?
I have to find out.
Stop it! So, what'd you learn, Doc?
You find a completely normal arrowhead. It's lined with red, actually. All the way back, there seems to be an almost red discoloration to the entire thing's body.
Is it blood or something else?
No, actually. No, this is just a distinct marking.
Oh,
Huh.
like it's decorative or?
Yeah, slightly decorated. A reddish pattern. You're worried for half a second that it is blood, but no, you're good on this.
Anything that we can lie. I don't think I have any expertise for this at all. Can I just roll a d20 to just kind of see if I might have a guesstimation of what it is?
Yeah, absolutely. It might be the area, but you're pretty sure that this arrow itself was influenced by a magic item as well. It seems that the red pattern was some sort of conduit or method to conduct an enchantment. You're pretty sure if it were fired from some sort of magic bow, it would become a dangerous projectile.
I wonder if this red is the same kind of
magic paint that Madigo is using.
That's a possibility.
I don't like the sound
Maybe
of
this
that.
one will be like an orange arrowhead.
Atticus back here is gonna gather up all of these bits of armor for scrap.
Ooh.
And this place is so nice, I'm surprised no other scrappers have already made it here.
There's not a whole lot of people who die in the forest and leave their armor around.
Scrappers?
Yeah, people who, you know, it's some of the only resources you can find in the rocket wastes are, well, wasted rockets.
I mean, to be fair,
Oh.
Atticus, I don't think too many people look in the forest for metal and junk.
Yeah,
So-
not a lot of people come out here to die, so.
That's also true, sure.
Oh, that's actually an interesting point. There is a grave nearby if you guys want to take a look at it.
Maybe.
You guys investigate this arrowhead. This one is a barbed arrow. Sits on the ground, and you notice a pattern along the back of it. This time it's yellowish.
I knew it. Magic
Okay.
paint bow.
Yeah.
Let's all bet
Huh.
on the color.
So, is this bow still active? Like, are we able to detect any magic on it, or is it kind of like shot?
Yeah, well, you haven't been able to find the bow itself, but you've definitely been able to find arrows
Is,
of it.
is that not what this is?
It's boring. That's a completely unrelated.
Oh, I see.
bow.
Okay.
Delphi pulls out the decoy bow from the ground.
Oh,
Anybody want a completely normal bow?
maybe.
I'm guessing this arrowhead is blue.
Okay, you pull out a bone arrow. Indeed, it is marked with blue.
Yeah!
Well, I don't know about all these magic things, but this sure looks like the ground zero of a chemical spill over here.
You notice something almost ethereal hanging in the air. It seems palpable, cloudy, seems to be of a similar nature to the magic item, yet entirely different. As you begin to walk up, it seems to react to you, and in a split second it hits you like a football to the face. You feel it in your teeth. You feel it in your teeth first, driving upwards through your nerves, and it touches down on your brain. Suddenly you're thrown back in a split second to the past. You see a battle pitched and lost. A single warrior raising a sword against an archer that strikes from all angles. Every arrow seems to angle through the trees, striking him from areas he can't defend. For a split second he falls, an arrow striking home. His sword touches the ground, its enchantment dispelled, driven into the earth. He falls, and the memory fades.
I don't like it.
Are you guys
Is this-
okay?
Is this where he died? Are there bones here?
Wow, okay. Delphi, shakes her head. Hold on. You guys all paused too. Did you see it as well?
No.
Oh.
Yep.
Was
I
it
didn't
one of
like
the-
that.
Okay. Delphi stops for a second. Hold on. I had a feeling, actually, that you guys might be sensitive to this stuff. You can see these things too sometimes, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess so.
That's super exciting, and I'm so sorry.
So what, are we cursed, or?
Mm.
Oh,
I mean-
that's not a good response.
Yeah,
I
Delphi
wouldn't
looks
really
brilliant.
call it a curse. It's more of an inconvenience.
Atticus suddenly looks up.
Yeah.
The ghost!
Well, it's weird. It's a phenomenon that's sort of been. They think it's related to the groundwater, or Delphi mumbles to herself.
It's not
she
the
mostly just
groundwater.
she's waving her hands behind Celine and Velvet, just mostly excited that somebody else is experiencing this.
Where's that grave you mentioned?
Oh,
No, it's just over here.
yeah, it's right over here. Yeah, you do realize that the discoloration is where the guy fell in the past. The sword is not there, obviously.
But this is where the sword was, right?
Yep, that's where Madigo found it.
Do you know if they saw the same thing?
That's a good question. I've been trying to get an answer out of Madigo for a while, but they're
Oh,
It's Madigo.
hang on. This looks like a gate. Is this Leaf Man some kind of gatekeeper?
The Leaf Man watches you.
He's eating some berries. He doesn't do anything.
All right, well, have a nice day, sir.
Velvet bows to him, and
Would you like to trade for berries?
The trade menu opens.
The Leaf Man extends a hand.
oh man,
Allow me to explain the item shop tutorial.
He reveals a rather fancy flower.
The Leaf Man will accept this trade.
Man accepts your offer.
Add berries to your inventory. They're not an item because I didn't figure you could get them on this map. That's okay.
Oh, this grave has brain fog all over it.
Brain fog? Oh, yeah.
You guys can see them.
Oh, what
Yep.
a cute little basket.
Well, I guess I'm being, I don't know if paid. I'm being asked to help Madigo, so I suppose I'll take this bullet.
I mean, I mean, this seems like a group activity. Hey, maybe if we all enter the brain powder at the same time, it won't be as severe.
That's a good
Oh,
idea.
that's a good idea.
I have no information to base
Are we
that
gonna
off
see
of.
more people shooting things?
You will be
Maybe.
loved here, friend.
Hopefully not. It's okay. Like, Delphi tries to get between Celine and Velvet and, like, almost goes for, like, hold hands and jump in, but, like, stops when she sees Velvet recoiling.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody on 3. 1, 2, 3. You all step in. And just stand there.
We did it! I
Are
knew
we
this
not-
would work.
Are we not smelling hard enough?
I don't, Yeah, like, Celine, like, actually, like, licks the air. No, that's not doing anything. And now I just look stupid.
Oh, you know what? The crab didn't jump in with us. That's probably why it didn't
yeah,
work.
get the crab.
Oh,
Grab the crab.
Secret. You repeat the same process with the crab.
Anyone get any memory?
Nobody?
What about you, crab?
Crab, don't hold out on us. I'll know.
Roll for forbidden crab knowledge.
Oh,
Oh shit, Sprout.
Sprout, okay, yeah, forbidden crab knowledge. The crab knows many things.
I
but
guess
is he
I'll.
willing to share anything?
No.
I guess we'll have
He's
to
a
interpret
secretive
this
man.
memory with our eyes like regular people.
Velvet reads the grave.
You can tell that the grave is old, not ancient, but old. The name on it is Hadric Adelburn. There aren't years listed.
With how much I work with my little organization or whatever, can I do like a think check to see if someone's maybe mentioned this guy? Because I mean, he did have a magical
yeah, no,
item.
absolutely. Nobody's ever mentioned this guy. He's a complete goddamn unknown.
Huh.
Oh, okay. Sometimes, hold on. Delphi stops. Do you remember when we found that weird statue in the woods? And, like, it gave off a weird vibe? She wiggles her fingers.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it, like, we didn't have the same thing that just happened over there. She mentioned, motions over towards, the sword was stuck.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think, like, maybe you need to do something, or, I don't know, maybe the time needs to be right, or she shrugs.
Velvet looks at this offering basket.
Yeah, there's got to be something with this basket, right?
Ned,
Like,
can we borrow your berries?
Borrow, yes.
oh man, I hope we can give these back and like some berry monster doesn't take them.
Okay, you're gonna put the berries in the offering basket?
Ned thinks long and hard.
Ned hesitantly and slowly extends his arm, tries to open up the basket's inventory.
Ned, you can just drop it.
Ned, you can do it. You can drop it.
You can. Do you want help?
Ned bends awkwardly.
Oh my god, I can hear steel, like, tearing.
Yeah, I know this happens
Jesus.
sometimes.
I hate it.
It took a long time
You
for him to figure
blink
out.
and the berries transition immediately from his hand to the basket somehow.
It took Ned a long time to learn how to sit down. That train ride was a nightmare.
I have to glitch through the floor.
He's like halfway out the window.
Okay, suddenly, lights fill your eyes. Pretty sure you did the right thing. Suddenly the memory fog does actually overwhelm you. You're given visions of someone offering, well, offerings. Berries, bread, other foods. Eventually, as they grow older, they stop coming. This grave is left untended, and the years go by. You notice, weirdly enough, actually, braced up against the fence in front of you, somebody who wasn't there before. A figure wistfully stares off into the distance, a few feet away from his own grave. You can recognize that this is a remnant of the person buried here, Hadric Adelburn.
Wow, he's jacked.
Delphi makes eye contact with you guys, then eye contact back to him, and mouths ghost.
Delphi, do you see ghosts a lot?
nods fervently.
That explains so much.
Velvet
Hey,
awkwardly reaches up and pats her on the hat.
She's like sniveling a little bit. She's so happy to be recognized.
Hey, Atticus, you all right there, kid?
Ghost.
All right, tell you what, you can hold a firecracker. Maybe it'll protect you.
Wait,
Okay.
okay. If you guys are seeing a ghost and you're freaked out about it, I don't really understand. Like, I've been with you the whole time, and I'm a zombie, so...
I mean,
Should I
that's different. We
should I
know
talk
you.
to the ghost?
I mean, I guess that's fair.
Yeah, you're a person. Wait, is the ghost? Oh,
Ghosts are people. They're just like...
but that dummy was really scary.
Technically, ghosts have been people longer than people have been people.
She looks to the river. She's gonna need a minute on
Which
this.
came first, the ghost or the people?
Ooh, I'm not even going to begin to think about that.
All right. I wonder if we can talk to it. Delphi, can we talk to the ghosts?
Delphi nods. Generally, they'll just... I think they're used to people not noticing them, so... just stand there. One time there was one in my room for an entire week, and it was the worst week of my life.
Oh.
Second worst week of my life, probably.
Is Madigo a ghost? If they're a
No.
ghost, if they're a
Oh
ghost,
my.
I'm afraid they might be out of my area of expertise.
Madigo is short for Mataghost. We missed it.
I wanted to make
Okay.
that joke, but it's not in character for Atticus.
Don't worry, Celine's dumb enough to say it.
Oh, he's engaging?
I mean, a
Oh, I
warrior
am
should
Ned.
speak to a warrior.
The man continues just staring out and sighing, and just kind of stops, turns to the side, looks at you for half a second, blinks twice, goes back to staring in front of him, turns back, looks at you wide-eyed, looks at the crab, makes eye contact with it, and then startles backwards. Hold on! Wait, hold on a second. You can see me!
You can move while doing dialogue. Impressive.
Oh man, I was kind of hoping they were like memories, but they're like actual ghosts. I don't know how to process this.
All right, everyone calm down. This is fine. We're just making friends.
What are you? He wanders forward and starts poking.
I am Ned, the town guard.
A town guard. Are you? He turns and
Ned.
looks at the group. Wait, hold on, waves a hand. Can you lot see me as well?
Most of us.
Hello.
Hi, sorry I backed away before. You seem nice. I'm sorry you died, and I hope we can still be friends.
Velvet takes out some note paper and begins doing a little sketch of this man so that Jillian can be a little in on it and know at least a little what we're doing.
Celine grabs Atticus's hand. You're doing great.
Every time he talks, she wiggles the paper, like back and forth like a puppet.
Oh. Okay.
So, I assume
Hold
you're Hadric then, yeah?
Yes, Hadric Adelburn. Well, I'm what's left of him. At best, oh boy. He scratches the back of his head. I don't know how long it's been or how long I've been here. It's strange to meet somebody who can actually communicate. I'm pretty sure my brother tended to my grave for a while, but that came to an end. Well, God, it's so confusing. He sits down in the flowers.
What is he saying?
Sad stuff.
Oh.
I should re-clarify. I know enough to know I'm not Hadric. More or less, I'm just a remnant or a regret left behind by him. Do you follow me so far?
I
Yes.
think so.
You are a
The
quest
fact-
giver.
It's okay, we're all just collections of our past memories, trying our best.
Delphi stares into the middle distance. That's very kind of you to say. The fact that you can more or less communicate with me and interpret this it's a fortunate thing. You're all wonderfully gifted. He smiles at you.
See, we're not cursed.
Now he's saying happy stuff.
That's nice.
So, you mentioned that, you're kind of stuck here. Is there anything that we can do to help with that?
That's
or-
right. Hadric Adelburn passed on years ago. That much is unavoidable. I'm merely a form given to any regrets he might have had. A grudge sticking around the area. Who knows how long I'll be stuck here, so... If you lot, I'm begging you, could do something to ease his regrets. Ease my passage.
Cure a ghost. Cure a ghost.
I would appreciate it.
You know what? I got a sneaking suspicion. I got an idea.
I throw a firecracker at him.
What do you...
Die, ghost!
I'm thinking that Archer guy. If we can figure out whatever happened to him, maybe if we find his bow and snap it or something, you'll feel better. I don't know.
Oh, you're talking about the person that killed me?
Oh yeah, that's a touchy topic. My bad.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay.
Vengeance would be fantastic. I actually came up from Southern Falcata. Scratches his chin. You Windrose aren't big on that, so I try to keep it to myself. No, I only have one regret. I'm pretty sure. If you could, by any means, it's going to be very difficult. If you could find my sword.
God, I so wanted him to say, if you could find my saxophone.
If you could find my saxophone.
That's my saxophone!
If you could find my sword, Raging Skypiercer hot-rends the Thunderblade, and destroy it. Remove its curse from this world. I would appreciate that immensely.
Oh, it's cursed. Why don't you go into heavy detail about it?
Well, it's a binding blade. The second it strikes anything, it adheres to it. I believe I drove it into the ground with my death so deep it's probably contaminated the landscape. That regret has burdened me immensely.
Well,
Oh.
It's a real pain to clean as well.
good news and bad news. The sword is not there anymore. You can
Oh.
pick which of the news is that is. The other news is that it is turned into paint somehow.
So it's been destroyed?
Sort of?
I can't say with
I don't know much about magic, but I'd say it's more like it's been smelted down and used to make chemicals.
Yeah, I don't want to lie even if that helps you pass on, cuz that'll this is my first ghost doctoring. I got to do it right.
No, I'm just... he seems very frustrated. I thought I'd have a noble reason, I don't want to corrupt the environment after my death. Just now that you've cured my regrets, I can pass on. Turns out you already got rid of the sword, and I'm still here. He's just wandering around in circles.
I think
still, fuming.
I think it might have cursed a cat.
Yeah. Wait, so you said that sword, adheres to things, yeah?
Yes.
Or they had to have touched it?
It's a binding blade. It's pretty dangerous. If your cat touched it, it's likely stuck to them, likely forever. It was a great cursed sword. I was at layer 3 of a great dungeon, and they told me, Hadric, don't pick up that blade. It might be cursed. I picked it up just to show them, and look where it got me. Dead.
Oh.
I mean, to be fair, the sword didn't kill you, it was someone else, but yeah,
That's
no.
Well, if it's a binding agent, can't we just use the right solvent?
Is there an anti-curse sword glue polish paint remover thing you know of?
If your friend was able to touch it and not have it stuck to them for good, they may have the answer to that. I certainly didn't. Do you know how hard it is to eat things with a magic sword stuck to your hand?
Ew. Yeah, no. Madigo probably, they had to touch it in order to break it down.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some residue on their hands?
Okay, so...
You don't think they ate some of the paint, do you?
Delphi looks terrified. It's weird. Okay, so we found the sword stuck into the ground. We had Levin try to pull it out. He didn't get stuck. The man's just scratching his chin. Madigo touched it and they just pulled it out with one go. And 10 minutes later it was paint.
Well, you said, only magic people are allergic to rainbow moss. Maybe different people react to the sword differently?
Are you magic? Are you a magic ghost?
Yes, I did actually have my awakening when I was much younger. That's extremely clever. You're a bright boy.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, good thinking, Atticus, yeah.
Well, it sounds like my sword is now paint. He goes back to staring over the fence again. So let's say, come on, join me. He like motions for everybody to stand next to him.
Oh yeah, of course. This is super traumatic. I have to.
Delphi like looks at Velvet like, is this okay?
She looks back and gives a very honest, I have no idea at all.